ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's stream. We're doing... let's see here, there we go. Tonight we're going to be doing some Dragon Age Origins, see if we can finish up with the two big DLCs. The last two that we have are Golems of Ungarok and the lovely Witch Hunt, which is a swan song, sort of, for the Warden and his love, aka Morrigan. So let's see here. So let's go ahead and get to that, shall we? Oh shit. Need to actually, turn the music up. So first in that is the Golems of Ungarok campaign. Let's see, import from another module. Well then. Advanced. Interesting, we're getting a little bit of a fuck up here. Switch character. Import. Okay. Jarek Dace of Orzammar has written to you in hopes that you will help him locate an expedition that has been lost somewhere in the deep roads.
They called it Omgarok. Victory. Out of arrogance or optimism. They hoped to earn a victory for the Dwarven people by recreating Karadin's research. But the Tig was abandoned. The researchers lost. The deep road swallowed Omgarok in the dream of reclaiming our former glory. While the dark spawn ravaged the surface, we sent an expedition to uncover the Tig. My brother was with them. They never returned. I write to you, Warden, because you have accomplished things others have declared impossible. Help me find my brother and bring him home. This is a matter of great sensitivity, and I can trust no one but you.
Good to know that I have a reputation.
Jarek Dace.
House Dace.
Thank you again for helping me, Warden. Everyone else had given up, but I couldn't abandon Brogan. He's my brother. I apologize for insisting that you come alone. House Dace does not want the location of Omgarok known to the rest of Orzammar.
You're being secretive.
House Dace sacrificed many men to discover this place. Any knowledge found here should be ours to do with as we please. Of course, Brogan is my primary concern, but Omgarok hides secrets. Great ones.
Why ask for my help?
King Haramont told me you were the one to look for. He said if anyone could save Brogan, you could.
Are you expecting trouble?
An expedition of over 20 men doesn't just disappear. There's something in there. And I'm guessing it's not friendly. I don't think we'll encounter many Darkspawn. Our scouts reported seeing them near Omgarok, but they never attacked. Only observed.
Alright, let's just move on.
Omgarok is not too far ahead.
Okay. I need to level up Jarek Dace. Let's see. He's a rogue. Let's give him Legionnaire Scout. Two-weapon fighter. Oh, he's also a ranger. So he's a duelist scout ranger. Aggressive. Scrapper. Okay. Right. Let's turn on what we need to turn on here. Okay. Are we all spelled up and ready to go? Yep.
This is Snug. He'll be helping us.
Snug the Bronto. Triggered trap. Somebody killed that dwarf.
Something about this place makes me uneasy.
Well, it should. Another trap there. Expert Dwell Maroon.
Delighted.
Grandmaster Immunity Rune.
And so I shall.
Chastened Arm. Grandmaster Lightning Rune. This area is really short. Oh, Darkspawn. Now, one of the big things about Golems of Amgarok specifically is it's supposed to be really hard. Hey, DC. Oh, come on.
Darkspawn. Our men will not have fallen to such a modest number of Darkspawn. There's something more sinister here.
Hey, Nix, what's up? Yes, more Dragon Age. We're coming to the end of the origin story, the story of the Warden.
Never seen anything like this.
Ow.
Not right.
Darkspawn.
Shrieks.
Look, the mist is shifting.
Alright. So we go this way.
A golem.
Runic
Must
Golem.
be getting close to Amgarok.
See, you came across an intact deactivated golem. It can find if you can find its control rod, you can gain a powerful ally.
This is one of Caridin's golems, but modified. They must have experimented on existing golems in Amgarok. Maybe they also learned the secret to building new ones.
Maybe we'll find something deeper
I
inside.
wonder if this golem is still functional.
Ow.
There might be a control rod somewhere.
Okay. Maybe it's in the sack right next to it. No, it's just a whole bunch of runes. Okay. Yeah, when in doubt, I normally come back to, Dragon Age as one of my favorite games. And misparted again. Oh, I heard that. Well, swing. I am way overpowered for this area.
Why they bother?
Who's next? There, the table.
Control rod.
Control rod for a golem?
Let's see. Dumac spine, Dumat's claw. Okay. Let's give him some rune up. Hey, Krim, what's going on, man? And Grandmaster Frost rune. Dream and Soulright rune. And expert paralyze room. Stout, Tempest, and immunity. We can actually replace that with a Grandmaster Attunity. There we go. Set. Now that we're all ruined up, and we got that control rod, we can go back for the golem. It's been pretty good. Hung out with Graham a bit, and then came home, and I've been playing Destiny 2 to kind of prepare myself for Destiny 1, so I can get ready for Destiny 2 tomorrow. Had a lot of really shitty computer problems earlier, just involving my Xbox and all that. Hopefully most of it's fixed. We'll see, but okay, so now we have a golem on our side. We're gonna golem aggressive. Yeah. Default's fine. Oh shit, everything went blue.
Where did they go? Warden, did you see where they went?
That's weird.
Someone's here.
Weird shit's happening.
I'm starting to see strange things. I'm not comfortable.
Let's see, mage's running boots and a whole bunch of potions.
Here, Warden.
Well, you're not supposed to be comfortable. We're miles underground in the deep roads.
The stalkers are running scared. But from what?
Good question. Anything in this direction? Nope. See, all of this feels strangely familiar, like it was palette swapped from an earlier part of my adventures.
Whatever's going on in Amgarok is related to this, and most likely
Well,
causing it.
fuck. Okay, jerk, go disarm that. While I take care of these fucking corpses. And... I'll take care of that remnant.
Watch your step.
Oh, there's an arcane horror up there. I did not notice that.
Did you feel that?
Master Reservoir Room. Expert Flame. Okay.
Thought I felt something brush past me.
Something's fucky. Hang on, let me check his inventory. What is he carrying? His weapons are fine. Ring of Subtlety. And Wasp Sting. There we go. I was like, okay, he's got to have something better. And I have an almost full inventory right now. Oh, shit. There we go. I'll get out of the way.
That's one of the men I sent on the expedition. What's going on here?
was a very good question with a very
This is the
interesting
door to
answer.
Amgarock. We made it.
I don't know why we need torches. I kind of glow in the dark.
What sort of magic is this? Blast. We'll have to find another exit.
Well, if we finish with this and Witch Hunt tonight, we'll move on to Dragon Age 2.
Dozens of men have been lost here. I'm not looking to add to that number.
So let's see. Harvest of Amgarock. You've encountered the tunnels of Amgarock in search of the lost Dwarven expedition from Orzammar. Jarek Dace, the man who has asked you to undertake this task, has come with you. He hopes to find his lost brother Brogan. In case you guys hadn't figured that out yet. Jarek wishes to uncover the secrets of Amgarock, help him find the writings of the researchers who died here. So basically what we have is pretty much a huge quest to pick over every little piece. And that is the Harvester.
It wasn't a dwarf or any creature I recognize. I don't like this.
And those are fucky.
This is blood. And those are lumps of flesh. I'm afraid of what we'll find here.
This is
And so I shall.
Darian's
Learned
journal.
of an old laboratory called Amgarock, where a man of Orzammar and a mage of Tevinter tried to recreate Caridan's research.
That seems like a bad plan.
Branka's notes mention Amgarock, although she did not pursue it. What kept her away?
So these have these little force shields over them, so you can't actually go through them. So it kind of leads you down one direction.
Watch out.
They're all so eager to die, aren't they?
Oop. Figured that was going to happen. Ow! Sends me flying across the map, why don't you? Oh, you gotta be real careful here, because I gotta watch my health. Because, like I said, these guys are hard. Like, this is designed to really test you. Okay. Can't get this stuff because it seems to be surrounded in a bluish glow. Rune anvil. Ancient sign. Warning, do not taunt the sentinel golems. Good to know.
And so I shall.
Let's see. What did I just get? Master Reservoir Rune. I'm actually gonna replace that and then put that there. Accept.
All right.
Apparently the other side is the other side different? Nope, same. Okay.
Brogan.
Quiet.
That's him. That's my brother.
No.
What's wrong with him? This magic, this light. I can't even touch him. Brogan. Brother, can you hear me?
Pitter patter, pitter patter. Listen, the shadows. They whisper.
What is this? Some sort of surfacer curse? He's here. I can see him. He's still alive.
Something's happened to him. We'll find it out. Excuse me. We'll find out.
I hope you're right, Warden. I'm not leaving this place without him. I'm going to save you, little brother. Just hold on.
Can't help you now.
It's a neat little reverb effect he's got on his voice.
Can't help you now.
I think we're being followed.
By what? That thing's not following us. We're following it.
Delighted.
Looks like whoever this is was torn limb from limb.
The switches divert the lyrium streams, causing unpredictable effects. They can alter the very environment. It must be magic, but our understanding of such things is limited.
Oh, fuck.
All so eager to die, aren't they?
I'm sorry, sweetheart. Are you, Oh, thank you very much for those biddies.
And so I shall.
Oh, I fucking resisted that.
As you desire.
Lopped off the head of a ghost. I was gonna say, are you staying here in College Station while you're commuting to work every day, or do you have a place to stay in Houston? Pattern note. Codex Ancient Writings. Elemental grenade, potent health, poultice. Just reminded of the line from, there's a line in Dragon Age 3 where, it's for everyone else who hasn't played this game, the joke is that these are health poultices, but every time you use one, instead of it using like a poultice, which is rolls onto or rubs onto your body, what it does is people drink them like they're potions. Well, you're not supposed to do that because a poultice is by its nature a paste. So the joke is in Dragon Age Inquisition, which is the third game, they talk about one of the characters that you meet as a healer, and it's like, the healer makes great potions. They taste like shit though. It's like, well, boss, that's because they're fucking... No, they don't say fucking. Well, boss, that's because they're...
Did you see that?
Ooh, shit.
It had hands.
That's because they're poultices. You're not supposed to drink them. Right. I remember you telling me that you had a new apartment coming, but you didn't know when you were going to get a chance to look at it.
They look like they were ripped apart. Ancestors, what happened here?
Well, we're about to find out. We're going to try to find out.
What is that? It's huge.
You just don't know when you're moving into it yet. Oh, it's a greater tome with a mortal vessel. What is the sign? Lyrium and lyrium wells not for personal consumption. Oh, lyrium and lyrium wells not for personal consumption.
Of course.
Alright. So we hit the switch. Bombs. Okay, so now we're in the blue shift here so that we can go interact with all those things that were in blue earlier. Oh, fuck me. Sideways. I resisted.
Off we
go to combat.
Man, they got a high resistance here. That golem is going absolutely crazy.
Here we go.
Ancestors, guide my arm. Yeah. We've won the day.
Gotcha. More health poultices. What do you burn apart from witches? More witches! So now there is that blue door down here. We can go hop in here, take a look. There's a chest at the end of the hall.
The unnatural air is so. Right. So I shall.
Okay. Game is paused. What did you want me to do? No, I'm not on Skype right now. Why? I'm getting a phone call from Skype. Okay, give me a few minutes, guys. I will be back here in a little bit. Sorry about that, guys. We'll get right back to it. Oh shit. Hate it when it does that. Is it gonna come back? There we go. Okay.
Giving up, you know.
Rose wanted to call me and wish me a happy birthday. Ah, stop blowing shit up. No, I'm not sorry. I said sorry that I had that I had to leave right in the middle of the game. You're just deliberately giving me a hard time right now. Because she's my Rosie and she has to. Because I made it a whole 32 years. Which was impressive for someone like me. Another greater tome of the mortal vessel. Shit. Get nothing but tomes of the mortal vessel. see. I do feel special. You're not letting me fucking use it because that's what I want to do. Let's see here. We're just going to use all three of them on the main character because Theron's the only one that matters. So let's see. Let's go ahead and jump that there. Jump that there. There we go. Okay. Whee! Okay. No, that's not what I wanted.
They use not stone or metal, but flesh. Flesh of the dying, the diseased, the castless. We found a putrefying construct of meat and bone. It looked awkward and headless, and the stench was unbearable.
You were telling me that you had a Uber tree cat. Thank you very much again, Dragon Cat.
Have to hide. Have to be quiet.
Jesus! That's Super Cat.
Broken.
You should name him Nexu.
I'm here. You're all right.
Jarek. No, no, Jarek. Can't stay. Get out. Go.
And thank you again,
What?
DC.
The light was all around. Went through me. Everyone disappeared. No, have to hide, Jarek. Have to hide.
Brogan, what happened?
Died. All dead. Torn apart. Harvested. Stop it. Destroy everything. Please find Darien.
I know Darien Olmec. He's a scholar who led the expedition. Brogan, listen. Is Darien Olmec still alive?
Yes. No. No, no, no. I don't want to be taken. Get it away. Stop the light. Don't touch it.
Rest easy, brother. You did well.
Darien. I've seen pages of his journal.
He probably has some understanding of this place. We need to find him. I know my brother. He's a survivor. He might be a little confused, but his sword arm is as steady as ever. Let's go. Brogan too.
Alright, so now I have a shield fighter. Guardian, because we're making him a tank. Brogan. Aggressive. Defender. Okay. Alright, moving.
Do you know what's happening? Is this the realm the humans call the Fade?
No. No, not the Fade.
Is it no, not the Fade? Here, but different.
And so I shall.
Nice. Brought him down quick. Oh, you want some of this? No, not an ending fairy. Low blow. So what did you end up naming the tree cat? We're gonna throw down a Consecration.
I can't keep on like this. And so I shall.
Actian. Man, he is just resisting everything we throw at him. Oh crap, we lost the tank.
I can't keep on like this.
Ozzy the Otter. So he went down, so we need to give him a injury kit. Use. That was a rough fight. Can we still... We can use the rune anvil. Okay. Okay, he does not have anything we can actually rune. Weird. Okay.
Squish. They all went squish.
As you desire.
Golem's research note. Mechanisms. Ah, shit. You've discovered research notes that allow you to modify your golem. It is now capable of boosting its performance. And arrows. I'm just wondering how I do that. This chest, yeah. Golem research notes. Fire. Character record. I can't level it up. Weird. Alright, let's keep going. So he's got Ozzy the Otter and Acton the Tree Cat. Nice. Oh. More bad guys. Actaeon. Okay. At least it's not tough Acton to Acton. Because then you'd think he has Acton's foot. Witch god of the hunt. Oh, here's another one.
Now, what's all this?
Fucking corpses.
Why do they bother? Well, let's
Oh, god damn it.
deal with these.
And another one.
No, no, don't touch the switches.
We have to. This is the only way, Brogan.
No, not that way. That's how it starts. Itchy, twitchy fingers have to touch, have to play with everything. And it comes, takes the itchy, twitchy fingers. You'll see.
And so I shall.
There's something in here with us.
He was the one forced to become a stag and then torn apart for his hubris. Poor guy.
As you desire.
Safety first. And then we hit switches. So wait, this switch makes me blue. And this switch brings me back from blue. It makes me purple. So let's see. So tomorrow, for those of you who want to tune in tomorrow, tomorrow we will be doing some, we will be starting late. I don't know how late, probably very late. And we'll be doing some Destiny 2, running through the beginning of that. Oh shit! Okay. Which mythology is that in? Because I don't remember that. Then again, I'm not the best at European mythology. God damn, these guys hit hard. Greek, okay. Yeah, I'm not too good with my Greek pantheons. Which is hilarious, because those are the ones we know about the most. Golem notes, healing. Jerk. We're gonna go on aggressive. Default. Okay. Just making sure that we've got... He is at using all of his skills. Actually, now's a good point to save. They're on Grok 1. So we're gonna go back to that room with the purple switch. We're gonna hit that switch. Now everything's purple.
Delighted.
We're not going across that bridge yet, though, because that was what opened up when we used the purple switch, because I found there was a door over here that was outlined in purple, and so I want to go poke that. White Collar, that was, if I remember correctly, that one, that TV show is about the guy who was caught doing, like, embezzlement or fraud, and so they basically turned him around and made him start working for the FBI.
Screaming here. Besides, dragged out.
Ooh, wait, hang on. Am I progressing the plot? Doesn't look like it, I guess? Okay.
Turn around, turn around.
Alright, so we're back out. Oh, and now we have green switches. Okay, so... Hang on. We have to be very careful about making sure we don't skip stuff. Yeah, they typically are. The characters in that show are pretty inventive.
A pretty head.
Okay, so that way is the actual... Okay. That show is one of those, like, they just basically sat down and just... That and Suits were the two shows where they basically sat down and said, let's make characters that are full of snark. Like, that's their job, is they are snarky. And they are incredibly snarky. Okay, bloody footprints.
I can still see them.
Footprints. Looks like someone was badly injured and trying to get away from something.
No, not ancient sign. Nope, fuck you bitches.
This is for those
And then we're gonna hit the ground
who died here.
with the consecration. My biggest issue is I sit there and I'll watch stuff like that and I'm like, okay, I get it. It's snarky, it's irreverent, but there's a certain point where I'm like, somebody's just gonna have enough of your shit and they're gonna like punch you in the face one day. Do not taunt the sentinel golems.
No, don't follow the lights.
Switches do not activate without... Not to be activated without Master Builder approval. Looks like we're back to... So we have white, blue, yellow, magenta.
They called it the Harvester. They knew it was a terrible mistake and they trapped it within these tunnels. Our foolish greed led us here, and now we are trapped along with it. Our only hope is to destroy everything. The creature, the research, the magic that sustains this place. I must get to the forge. But the doors are sealed. It will take a specific combination of switches. I must think more.
This is madness. He wants us to destroy everything? After all we've done to reclaim this place? All the men we've lost?
Trust him. Darien understands. Darien sees.
Okay. So before we do that, though, we're going to... Oh, shit.
And so I shall.
Miss. 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 Come on. Hit the target. Okay, that one disappeared. Actually, cleanse area. So we can get rid of that. Before we do any more there, we're going to go back to that room that had the green switch and the golems in it. It's fair. Well, it's like Firefly had the right amount of snark. House had a little bit too much snark in my opinion, but it was edging on it, but for the most part it had just the right amount of snark. It's the other shit. It's the like... It's the... We're just horrible people, and instead of deciding to work together, we're literally, all we're gonna do is just sit here and snipe at each other until finally someone has enough of our shit. Oh shit, they activated. Or did they? Here we go. Okay. That was weird. Glitches! The Reaper's Cudgel, which I've already got, apparently.
As you desire.
Golem Notes Lightning!
Delighted.
This I can do.
What? The glitches? Golem Notes Healing! More poultices. Okay. Alright. Now that we're green, I can't leave. Good to know. So we gotta hit the switch. Oh, and here are the sentinels again. Holy shit. Yep, I saw that coming. Yeah, so we're gonna do something here. Because I am a dirty, dirty cheater. Because we're about to fucking lose.
Why do they bother? I failed now. Go to combat. It's over.
Is it? It's not over yet. Yeah. There's a certain point where I have no, I give no shits. It's like, look, I just want to enjoy the game, and that means that... Oh, attack. Go, second wind.
And so I shall.
God damn. You cheat. Yeah. Well, it's one of those things where as long as my personal opinion is play games however you want to play games. Don't, if somebody gives you shit for it, then tell them to fuck off, because
and so I shall.
You're the one playing. As long as you're not affecting someone else's game, then... Oh, fuck, he's resisting everything here. As long as you're not ruining someone else's fun, then it's fine. There, got that one.
Right.
God damn. Let's see. I just hate enemies who are just like, we're just gonna be a hard fight because we can. There we go.
A finer scene of carnage I have yet
You notice
to
I'm not
see.
gaining any XP. Let's see. Because I'm already level 36, and that's the highest level you can be. Not revival. Cleansing aura.
I've never seen a golem couldn't do that before.
So now he is actually spelling us up here. Ban these mobs. Well, and that's one of the things where, like I said, if you're not affecting anyone else's play you're not affecting anyone else's play just to get an advantage, then there's no reason to fuck with it. Okay, let's see here. Let's Sahar. Okay. So. There's gotta be a way. Like, we have to hit these correctly. Was that hopefully a good thing? Well, apparently not. Ow. Hate that they do that. It's like, I hate the whole, I'm gonna punch you and you're just gonna fly back like 3 or 4 feet. Well, I thought that was my golem for a second. There we go. So, I don't know if we did it in the right order.
Foolish greed led us here. Our only hope. I must get to the forge.
But the doors are sealed.
The doors are sealed. It will take a specific combination of switches.
Okay, so let me go back to the... Let me go back out here and see if I can figure out what we need to do. Variance journal. Oh, there's another door over here. Oh, shit. That's one of the biggest issues, is just I have to hit. Like, I can pump out a shit ton of damage. I just have to actually hit.
As you desire.
Also, apparently, it being a Templar doesn't do shit. Because he can just keep casting spells. Got him. Got him. Come on. Gotcha. Okay, before we hit Darian's journal, I'm gonna come over here and open this door. Protective headgear recommended in this area, because now we have a whole bunch of more golems. Oh shit. Yeah. Okay. Just have Darian's journal.
All right.
I can still hear it out there. It knows I'm here. I cannot get back to the forge. There's a shaft of light. I can see my escape, but I cannot reach it. The ground is too damp, the rock's too slick. I could go out there and make it quick, or stay here. Either way, death is certain.
Darian's notes. YMWC.
Well, we found him. Poor bastard. Ancestors look kindly on him.
Darien gone? But together, not in pieces. Luckier than most.
Sash of Forbidden Secrets. So was it WM? No, it's YMWC. Okay. Remember that. YMWC.
And so I shall.
It created a body, harvested flesh from the dead. It hurled my friends' limbs. I tripped in their entrails. Ran, still alive. Only one alive.
Well, not anymore. But then again, I'm a bad person because I do stuff like that. Okay, so YMWC. There we go. So we're gonna save here. Yeah. Oh, more to fight. Devouring corpse. You and corpses. All right. And more devouring corpses. And a mangled corpse. Okay. Thank you, game.
No, not there. Not in there.
I thought you trusted Darien. He said to go to the forge. That's where everything is, including my research.
No, Derek. Can't you hear it? Chitter, skitter, in there. They're waiting. It'll wear your face, Derek. Take it off in rips and strips.
Oop, got another chest. Golem mechanics. Lightning storm, pulse of energy that heals. There. Wait, hang on. Oh, those are completed. Okay. We just have the last quest here. As we were almost done with Golems of Amgarok. Which is great because it's pretty much the hardest one and I don't enjoy it all that much. It's fucky. Like, here we go. Because this is the Golem of Amgarok. The Harvester. It's a flesh golem. Consecration. Shit, it has almost killed me. Come on. I do feel the need to let people know. Yes, I did beat this without cheating. It is almost dead. We're gonna drop another consecrate at our feet.
Adapting to our elemental attack. Switch back to steel.
Got him. Oh. So we got the actual golem part. Now to fight the harvester himself. Or itself, I should say.
The light of skill.
Where is it? How are you still alive, asshole? Come on. Come on. We are almost there. We've almost got him. Oh, we got it.
No. Can't come down. Not now.
Time to go, Jarek. The forge is destroyed, like Darien wanted.
The creature is dead. There could be other notes. More information to...
No, Jarek. Not worth more death.
And we escape with our skins.
That's it. It's over. Everything's lost.
No, brother. We're still alive. Let's go home.
But is everything lost? Because there's more than one harvester. The end? Dun dun dun! And that's the end of Golems of Amgarok. Yeah. Alright, so... now we do Witch Hunt. And this is it. This is the last one. Import from another module. Yep. Import. Mage's Staff is a curious weapon. It attacks and never misses, but they never inflict critical hits.
Flemeth once told me that temptation lies in the forbidden. Do not follow me, I said. Harder words I have never spoken.
Hey,
Some
Prometheus.
doors should never be reopened.
Thank you very much, bud. I'm glad you're here. I couldn't do this alone. Thank you, Nix. We'll find Morgan, I promise. Happy bark. Happy bark.
Great kid! Don't get cocky!
Thank you again, Prometheus. Oh shit. Apparently it didn't save what my war dog was at. What, to say happy birthday? Oh, don't worry about that, man. 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. Dragon Cat, thank you very much for the host. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Cool, man. Thanks again for the birthday wishes. Have a good night. Hope you get some really good sleep, because I know for a fact that people like you... take that back. I know for a fact that sleep is awesome. I know that I will be getting good sleep tonight. Streamers need their sleep. Bam. Play. All of you, heart. Thank you very much for the birthday wishes. Small clearing. Seems like such a long time ago, huh? We killed Flemeth on this very spot. The death of Flemeth? Quote. Or, excuse me, question mark. Flemeth saved you during the first stages of the Blight, and her daughter Morrigan... and her daughter Morrigan later revealed that Flemeth was an abomination who sacrificed her daughters to preserve her own natural life. You agreed to comfort Flemeth before she could confront Flemeth. It's not comfort. I can read. I can read! Yes, there's some things sleep can make better. You agreed to confront Flemeth before she could sacrifice Morrigan and find the enigmatic old corner hut in the wilds. After a short exchange, she shapeshifted into a high dragon, and with difficulty you killed her. So much of Flemeth remains a mystery. Standing in front of her deserted home in the marsh sent a shiver up your spine, like someone walking over your grave. Did I cry today? No, I didn't cry today. Why?
Oh, Anathara, you startled me. Of all the things to encounter in these wilds, I never expected one of our own. Have you news of the witch?
Flemeth?
Actually, I'd hoped Flemeth might help me. I am tracking her daughter, Morrigan. You have heard of her, no?
Just a bit. What do you know about Morrigan?
She is a witch who has something that belongs to our people. And I came to recover
That's
it.
just wrong.
Has Morrigan wronged you as well?
I love her.
They say she is beautiful, but I have never heard anyone claim she is capable of love.
That's just disgusting.
And is guarded since the days of Arlathan. We were the only ones with such a history.
No, I have not cried, Krem.
Everything we once had. All legacy of our ancient magics were stripped from us. First by the Tevinter Magisters, then by the wretched Circle. And Morrigan took what little was left.
How do you know Morrigan stole it?
1 month ago, she visited our clan in the name of friendship, and took great interest in our history. She knew exactly
That's
what
even worse.
The Keeper allowed her to see the book. 2 nights later, it was gone.
What's so special about this book?
For almost 2,000 years, the Dalish people have been wanderers, a shadow of what we once were. This book, as much of a mystery as it is to us, is one of the only clues on how to reclaim that past. My keeper, Solon, says it was a treatise on something the ancients called Alluvian. The word is as old as the book itself, and its meaning has been lost.
Fucking alluvians. So what now?
Help me. We both want Morrigan, and we can aid each other. The Book of Alluvian was reclaimed for my clan by an elven mage, who stole it from the Circle of Magi before defecting. And still other treasures remain with the Circle. Have you any standing to request entrance? You said you were no longer with the people.
I left my clan to... sorry. They call me the hero of Ferelden.
Then you are the one who slew the Archdemon? I knew it was one of our own, but I never expected to meet. They'll have to let us in. Masiranas, let us go immediately.
If you insist. Okay, and then she levels up too. God damn. Okay. Guardian, Templar, Champion. Five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. We're actually going to jump that to... Actually, 40 is good. Jump her strength to 50. Bring up her willpower. Bring up her constitution. It's up to you. You're the one who's braving the cards. Next. Champion, Templar, Guardian. Cream of a hot mess. Wait, hang on. Previous. Reset everything. Because I don't even know what weapons she's using. Oh, you're welcome, man. It was nice hanging out, and it was nice talking. Yeah, she's a 2-weapon fighter, that's what I thought. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Why am I building her to be a shield fighter? So she needs a dex of about 50. Strength of about 50. Let's see, and let's do 35 there, and then we'll put the rest in her constitution. Oh, that's it. Okay. So she's a 2-weapon fighter, so we're going to give her Champion, Templar, and Berserker. Because I was thinking, or no, not Berserker, Spirit Warrior. Because I was thinking she was a shield fighter. Apparently not. You have anything in mind? Right. Play. Okay, so she's leveled up and ready to go. You always have something in mind? Fanaticism. I'm good. Aggressive War Dog. Aggressive Scrapper. Let's see.
As you desire.
Contents of this chest have long since been removed. By me! The only place in the hut not covered in a fine layer of dust is around the fireplace.
And so I shall.
It looks like the fire was recently lit. This bed doesn't look like it's been slept in for years, except for recent intrusions.
And so I shall.
Oh, come on.
As you desire.
The whole place looks abandoned. Okay. I've actually got the song requests disabled right now while I'm playing this one. If when I'm playing some other games like Warframe, where ambiance is not necessary, then I'll have song requests going, but right now I just don't have them up and working. Sorry, Krim. Okay, I need to make that
As you
shriek.
desire.
And the only place we can go is the circle tower.
Welcome to Ferelden's Circle of Magi. Please, keep your hound under control. Some of the apprentices are easily startled. And I see you have a Dalish elf with you.
Is that a problem?
I'm Dalish too, and proud of it.
My apologies, Warden. The Circle is glad to have you as a guest. As you can see, things are much changed from when you were last here.
Where's Gregor?
Gregor is in Denerim, attending to some important business. My name is Hadley. I lead the Templars in the Knight Commander's absence.
I need to go to the library.
If you're looking for a book, you can start in the Index section. As the Warden Commander, you and your guests are free to explore the first floor of the tower without an escort. Good day to you.
I see why Keeper Solon did not want me to come here. It is all too tempting to overturn the tight order of their little world.
Delighted.
Nope, can't get through that. Can't lock bash because lock bash doesn't work in. Here we go.
Have you heard the stories about the hero of Ferelden? Greased nugs. And the sheets.
They're telling stories about me.
No. I'll tell you about it later.
No, I don't. I don't need your help. Thank you, though. Sandal!
I was not. Oh, all right, a little. You have to admit, it's tempting, right? All these mages, so complacent, thinking they're so important. You think I need to relax? Well, maybe.
Sandal, what are you doing here?
Enchantment?
Sandal, Sandal, what are you doing here?
Enchantment!
Continue.
Enchantment!
Yes.
Where's Bodan?
Bodan is trading in Redcliffe. If you're interested in his goods, I believe Sandal has some of them to offer you.
I would like to buy something. And by buy, I mean sell. Got a whole bunch of shit I need to get rid of. Warden's Companion. Let's see. Don't need that. Ah, okay. It's all this shit I don't need. It's just built up in my inventory. Not that I need the gold either, but might as well get rid of it. You need to go to bed, but you don't want to. I know that feeling.
Gotcha, bitch!
Yeah, my sound effects still work. Let's see. Well, some of them do, apparently. Okay. Apparently that one's having an issue.
Look at all these books. I've never seen so many.
Is that a purebred Mabari? I wish I had one. They should allow pets in the tower.
Do you remember the Dragonling disaster? There's bits of Ivan still burnt onto the ceiling on the 3rd floor.
I'm talking about common pets. Dogs, cats, rats, owls.
Let's see. And what was the one we were looking for?
Ready when you are.
Journal. Witch hunt. Find a book that mentions Illuvion. So books related to elves. Virulent Walking Bomb, the new edition. Translating elven languages. Lead. Okay, history section. Mythical creatures. Let's see. Oh, okay. School of Entropy. Is that something to... Okay. Control destruction? Nope. Book of Spirit. History. Here we go. Maybe it's in the history section. Translating elven languages. Continue. Okay, so that's not helping me. None.
I read it somewhere. Everything you read, do you? Better safe than sorry, I say.
So we're looking for something that could be about Illuvians. Which I know what they are, but the character doesn't.
And so I shall.
Let's see. A catalog of elven relics. Here we go. Mysterious artifacts section. Enters herbalism. Mysterious artifacts. Let's see. Catalog of elven relics.
I recognize the character on this page. I think it makes up part of the word Illuvian.
That's Elvish, but I can't read much of it.
Neither can I. This is a library, isn't it? Perhaps another book could help us translate this.
Alright, so now we can go to the history. That's my Law and Order sound effect. Translating elven languages. Take book.
They say he was force-fed so much lyrium, the brain was liquefied in his skull.
Can lyrium really do that?
This can kill you, but...
Go. Catalog of elven relics.
Whoa, who let a dog in here?
It's weird that some things are going off and some things aren't. I'll have to look into that. You're in my light.
You look, like you could probably squash me like a gnat, but I can't sit by while you mishandle innocent tomes. You're bending the book too much. It'll crack the spine and cause the pages to fall out. Just thinking about it is making me dizzy.
Maybe. Are you familiar with this book?
I've used it, but I don't know it by heart. Browsing the chapter on the Illuvians. No one's actually found one, you know.
You know what Illuvian
I did.
is?
It's Old Elvish for seeing glass. Mirror.
What else do you know about this?
Illuvian isn't just any mirror. It's a special kind. When the Imperium sacked Arlathan, they took these mirrors and tried to unlock their power. But all they could use them for was communication over long distances.
I've encountered a mirror like that.
You've seen one with your own eyes.
Yes, Nix. It was tainted by the blight. It had to be destroyed.
Even broken, it could be used to find the others. No, don't get ahead of yourself, Finn.
It's over 9,000!
What do you know?
This is so exciting. We have to get to the repository. Hadley has the key.
Yep, I did.
Come on.
Okay, so now we have Finn. There we go. Give him more magic. Spirit healer, arcane warrior, shapeshifter. Even though he's literally just going to use spirit healer. Didn't have enough cunning. Next. If you are not a PC, you are spirit healer. No, the Dalish Elves are like the best group ever. I really enjoy them. See, there it goes. Yeah, it's a cooldown probably. I'm not that big of a fan of the Kunari personally, but I understand why people like them. I will say that. I haven't actually, like, they are really creative. Like, the character concept is very, very creative, and I love it. Okay, so now we gotta go talk to Hadley.
You hear what's going on up in Kirkwall?
Look, Finn, he fetched me a flower. Oh, how thoughtful. It's very pretty. Slobbery, but pretty.
Hang on a second. I am not wearing my helmet. So I'll put that one on, but...
You should just tell him to fetch a Morrigan. Would save us a lot of trouble.
You don't know why we're here yet. Stop breaking the fourth wall. Sandal. Let's buy something. I like the I like playing as a human or as a Dalish elf. I've never played as really played as a dwarf, so it's one of those things where I may try that at some point. My canon playthrough is Dalish elf here, obviously human because you have to be human, and Dragon Age 2, and
Hadley, just the man I was looking for.
Not looking very hard, were you? I'm always here.
So far I don't really have a canon playthrough of Dragon Age Inquisition, but so far I've played through as a human.
No.
No.
No? Why not? I'm not some drooling apprentice.
It's because of me, isn't it?
No. The Sentinels have been behaving erratically, so the repository is locked for everyone's safety.
Well then.
Plot, and that is why you must go into the dungeon. What happened to them?
Unfortunately, we are still not sure yet. The repository isn't crucial to the daily functioning of the Circle, so we've left it until we can spare more men.
I'll help with this.
Oh, very well. It's your necks. But before you go, what's so important down there?
The statue. It knows things about Tevinter, and I need to speak to it.
All right. Be careful. And
pretty much every race is really cool and really well designed in the sense of like
objects is a sign of insanity.
Not when it talks back.
You think the statue talks to you?
I like the dwarf noble origin.
You'll see.
The dwarf noble origin story is really good. Yeah. The dwarf commoner origin, not that great, but that's just me. Can we get through? Yes. That door is locked in the base game. Alright. I am way too powerful. Oh, the veil's tearing open. That could be part of it.
We have to deal with it.
Because, you know, that's how you kill...
We did it! And these sentinels are going back to normal. We need to deal with the rest of the rips in the veil if we can.
Oh, not a rogue.
This used to be where the phylacteries of the apprentices were stored. They've been moved to a more secure location. We don't even know where they are anymore.
Gee, I wonder why that happened. I'm looking at you, Jawin. Before we do that... time for some Mabari dominance.
Remind me not to step in that.
The prison is breached. I see the encroaching darkness.
Yeah.
Wow. It does talk.
Hello?
The shadow will consume all.
Because it just so happens that that shadow's name is Corypheus. Just maybe. It could be. It seems afraid.
Something is causing it distress. The tears in the veil, most likely. The statue's useless until we mend the veil.
I need to play through as a mage again.
And so I shall.
Like, the mage origin's really cool. In fact, there aren't any bad origins. They're all pretty interesting. Yep, I'm ruining. I'm spoilering. Oh, Sentinel's going back to normal.
All right.
Then again, that could also have something to do with, I really enjoy what some of the mages do, like some of the stuff the mages do. I like that there are, there's a lot of the world is focused on just how do you deal with magic, because in a normal world, that's pretty much what would happen. It's the same way like when we deal with people who don't know how to use weapons and stuff like that. But the other part of it is I have a mod on this game that's called the Chantry Monk, and what it is it's basically a mod that's for playing as basically a monk character, and said monk character is playing as that monk character is basically you're playing a backup fighter who uses magic. It's actually really cool, and at some point I may stream that playthrough because it's really fun. But it's all like, it's basically, imagine the Arcane Warrior concept, but a lot more versatile. It's a wee bit overpowered too, but only slightly. But it's stuff like they channel their kind of, except it's less tranquil and more you channel your magic inward. You're no longer you're channeling the magic inward, so it's no longer about throwing fireballs as much as it is about making your body do really amazing effects. but you still have access to magic. And one of the interesting things about it is if you have the points, you can build. It doesn't necessarily override being a mage, because you can still pick up mage abilities and combo them. It's pretty interesting. I enjoy it a lot. And it has its own eccentricities to the class, because it is very much a short range class, and it doesn't do that much as far as damage. It's more it's less damage focused and more an effect focus. Like, I'm going to create some certain effects using my abilities. Roleplay wise, it's just that. It's monks. It's people who are focused on the Maker and what the Maker does.
All right.
They're very faithful individuals. Which when I played through Dragon Age Inquisition, my first playthrough was a man who was a human, and he was very much focused on, I am the Herald of Andraste, all that kind of stuff.
Go fetch! Shoot!
You have to give him something. You can't just say fetch and expect him to retrieve random things.
Why not? Once heard of someone with a really smart Mabari who would run off and fetch things like cake. I think this one's broken.
Hey! My dog. Don't call my dog broken. We're about to go into a conversation, so turning off all those.
I am the spirit of Eleni Zenobia, once consort and...
Advisor to Archon Valerius, blah blah, fall of the house. Yes, we've been through that.
Finn, greetings.
Finn, greetings. You two have a close relationship.
We've conversed before, on the Imperium. It's hard to get answers out of it. Requires parsing all the grandiose mumbo-jumbo. We know where a broken Illuvian lies. Can it still be used to find the others?
Scry, the broken glass, dagger sharp, will be your key.
Broken glass from the mirror?
Yes.
From what I understand, Dragon Age 4 is gonna be more like Dragon Age 3 and less like Dragon Age Origins, and I kind of want...
possessed them,
but
they were misused, befouled.
What I really want is Dragon Age Inquisition combat and abilities combined with Dragon Age Origins linearity. That's kind of what I want.
Their sorrow awoke the stone, and her children sheltered them. They found a sanctuary in the deep halls of Cad Halash, now known as Kadash. There the lights of Arlathan
Kadash Taig.
shielded from unworthy eyes.
Kadash Taig. Impossible, it's not that old.
So you know of it. Convenient.
Goodbye, Finn.
Ugh.
We will not speak again.
What?
So
What's
long.
that supposed to mean?
Yeah, I really don't.
And so I shall.
Why do you think it said we wouldn't talk again? Oh, I'm not going to die, am I? Hello?
Yeah. Like I said, I want the focus and the pseudo linearity of Dragon Age Origins with the that look, everything was building to one end.
Tell us what's going on.
The Illuvians are linked, all of them. If you have one, you can find the others, if they still exist.
Like everything in Dragon Age Origins was all focused at one end. Dragon Age Inquisition was like a huge scattered plot to give you time to go around and do stuff.
Yes.
We need to head out.
Let me come with you. I can help. Please. I thought the mirrors were all destroyed. I can't pass up this chance at actually finding one.
If Hadley agrees to it.
I had permission to leave the tower to continue my
and
research sometime
Dragon
ago.
Age 2 was a holding pattern.
Never had the opportunity
Dragon Age
till
2
now.
was we're gonna set everything up for Dragon Age 3, and that's all we're gonna do. And I'm just like, you know, give me an ending. And let's take a look at it. Then let's give you some better shit, because that's definitely better. Yep. Elementalist grasp. Yeah. The world versus a certain character that I don't want to ruin the game for. Which I'm very much like, oh, this is interesting. And that ending was really emotional. Like,
thank you for dealing with the situation.
that was a very emotional ending for Dragon Age Inquisition.
Oh, and make sure Finn behaves himself out there.
Oh, you're like my mother. Stop it. Ariane. Does your name mean anything in Elven?
Blessed creators, why does everyone ask that of people from other cultures?
Oh, I didn't mean...
What about you? Are you named after an honorable, vicious appendage?
And the faction, finally taking on the worst faction in Thedas, yeah.
Aldebrand Esquire was a bit of a mouthful. And I was tired of the other apprentices calling me Flora.
Okay, let's get out of here. So we have Elven Ruins. Go there, and then we'll go to Kadash Tig. This is it. This is where it all began, right here.
That ring. You play with it often.
Morrigan gave it to me a long time ago.
A ring is a significant gift. In human cultures, does that not mean...
Yeah. She said that it allowed her to track me, that's all.
Track you? A curious thing to want. Does it allow you to find her in return?
I think I feel her sometimes, but I don't know.
She has such a hold on you. We'll find her. You have my word. The ancient Alluvian will be our key.
See, here's the thing. I wanted DA4 to be, okay guys, we're throwing caution to the wind, and you're
don't seem to be that pleased to be out.
we're throwing caution to the wind, and we're gonna make you into, we're gonna let you play the Warden again. And if that was the case, it would have been like, hallelujah, thank the gods, I get to play the Warden again. But we don't, so.
The tower, Finn. I thought most mages wanted to be free.
Why? Just to be outside? Do you see this splotch here on my robe? That's mud. There's no mud in the tower.
Yeah, the Grey Wardens are my favorite chapter. They also have the coolest looking armor ever.
Well, I guess he has to go somewhere.
And this is a mod. This is the mod that allows you to change armor into Grey Warden looking armor, because they had the best looking armor in Dragon Age 2. Let's see, we've got infected elf. Let's go take care of these bastards, shall we? Well,
This'll give me strength. I think I've hit it.
Play fair!
Why is everything so complicated? Do not let up.
I will make your head explode!
Shrieks and infected elves. The Darkspawn taint.
These people were very sick before they died. Mirabellus, Lethalin.
You don't think it's contagious, do you?
Sick armor and weapons. What I just want is the ability to make a lasting effect on Thetis. I kind of want them to end Dragon Age. Like, and I mean that in a sense of like, it's gone on long enough. You've told, I want them to finish the story of Thetis. And this is actually something I feel about gaming in general. I feel like gaming there needs to be more of an end to specific series. Like, for example, Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed, in my opinion, needs to end. Like, they need to just do the ending, get it over with, because it's had its time in the sun.
And so I shall.
Same thing with Dragon Age. Yeah.
Did I get it? I think I hit it.
Well, even then, like, you can leave it open in case you want to, like, revisit it later on. But it's one of those, like...
Got one.
Well, I think, honestly, that, my honest thought is that we will finally see the Maker, and that we will finally see the Maker, and it's going to turn out to be, like either a Kunari mage, or, some type of huge Fade spirit that's called the Maker, but is actually like, he's the Maker, but he was actually made by the first Dreamers, and he was the first Fade spirit, and he's the one who built the Black City and kind of made all of the demons, or made the original Fade spirits, and they kind of became what they were. And it's kind of it's one of those things where nobody really knows how the world was made, but the Maker, as he is more like a very, very powerful Fade spirit who happened to be one of, like, the first Fade spirits ever. And he helped to shape the world. Like, he was the one who founded Andraste, all that stuff. Which I think that would be really cool. But it's not gonna happen. Okay. Jump out. There you go. It's like, I heard ya.
As you decide.
I do want to go to the Black City. Yeah. Well, it could be that the entire Fade is the Black City. Like, that's something that I thought about a couple days ago, is what if it's not just... What if it's not like the Black City isn't just like a city in the Fade? What if the Fade is the Black City?
I can feel its history, and its malevolence. I'm sorry to bring you back here.
This is where it all started. Everything.
If you could go
Yeah,
back, would you?
I know that feeling, Nix.
Would you turn down being the hero of Ferelden?
No. Everything happens for a reason.
Irabellas, this must be hard for you.
We have the shot of the Alluvian, but we still need the lights of Arlathan. We should head to Kadash Tide when you're ready to leave.
Yeah. It's just like I said, sometimes games need to end and they need to have they need to have their mysteries solved.
Never been outdoors?
They need to have their mystery solved. They need to have their shit done, pretty much, in my opinion. Because at the end, you know, we need a denouement. We need, like, to know. And so I'm very big on that. I really want that closure at the end of the game. And I mean, you can leave a couple of little mysteries dangling, but at the end needs to be the end. And I feel that way about a lot of different game series, like I said, Assassin's Creed, Mass Effect, Dragon Age.
I'm not sure I like the deep roads. Fewer darkspawn than expected, but it feels like we're
Yeah. Well, like Dragon Age 2 was literally just filler. It was Dragon Age 2, while it had some really interesting characters, some really interesting plot bits, it was filler to get you to Dragon Age 3. That's what Dragon Age 2 was. Whereas Mass Effect 2 was, let's set up everything for the big thing at the end. It was, but like Dragon Age 2 was very much a filler, so. And I don't like like if I'm spending $60, $70, $80 on a game, I don't want filler. I want you to honestly give me a good story. Yes, I've been here before.
Right. So I've been going through my old notes.
It is depressing, yeah. And
I came across this footnote. Apparently, the elves would magically conceal relics of great significance, thus shielding them from unworthy eyes. And given what the Tevinters did, I'd say they count as unworthy.
You don't say.
So the lights of Arlathan are under this enchantment?
That's my hypothesis. But they might just be buried in the ground, too. Actually, that's very likely. It looks like Kadash Tig was built on the ruins of Catalash. The lights of Arlathan could be miles below us.
I liked the other theory more.
If the elves concealed the relics with magic, only the blood of their kin will reveal them. Ariane, we need your blood.
What? Why me? The Warden's Dalish too.
Darkspawn.
Warden blood is different.
Yeah.
It wouldn't work. It has to be you, Ariane.
Is this blood magic?
Blood doesn't power the spell. It's just a component. It's certainly a gray area, so let's just keep this between the three of us, shall we?
Four of us.
You share the same blood as the Arlathan elves, so you're the only one this enchantment might recognize.
Fine. Just because hearing that gets me all tingly. A few drops.
I'll be gentle.
And she yells.
My spell will reveal vortices of magic. Standing in them should allow us to see the energy being drawn to the relics, which will lead us to them.
Alright.
Once we reach the influence of the lights of Arlathan, Ariane's blood will unveil them. But we have to be close.
Now we're about to run into some darkspawn. Shrieks.
Alright.
Yeah. It did feel that way. There were some aspects about it that felt that way. Basically, it was a game to showcase, look at the cool crafting and survival engine we built. And that's what I did. I still liked Fallout 4. I think that's pretty awesome. The game itself is very enjoyable, but I want less Fallout 4 and more Skyrim. Like, actual story. Give me something worthwhile. And it doesn't even have to be open, and don't make it open world. I am so tired of open world games. Believe me. Like, there's a while there that every game had to be open world, and people said that only sandboxes are gonna sell and everything like that. And then out of nowhere, here comes
This carving over here is an
Bioshock.
old dwarven dialect. If you find more writing like this, I could probably translate it.
And then we have, you know, Bioshock Infinite, which is a linear first-person shooter.
Need some privacy?
And suddenly, out of nowhere, we've got a linear first-person shooter, and it's selling like hotcakes. I've actually never played the Kingdom Hearts series. I tried to play the first one, and I couldn't get a handle on the fighting engine.
We can use it to reveal the energy flowing towards the lights of Arlathan.
Yeah. It's the whole, don't necessarily make what works, make what's good. So, that way. Basically keep walking this way.
I always thought dwarves must be dull without magic. But this place is amazing.
It's again, it's that whole, I want something I want something that is solid. I want something that is worthwhile. I want something that I want something that works. I want something that's good. But what I don't want is something that's just a tech demo for the coolest things that are of options right now. I don't want a tech demo for what's selling. I want a solid game. And that's the way I feel about video games, and I really feel like a lot of the big budget publishers are forgetting that. Again, like
I think something's here.
Light of Our Life.
Oh, Guardian!
That's what the world God, fuck you, Finn. There's a really good yeah.
Lanterns. I didn't realize the statue was capable of being literal.
That is very true. Is early access is definitely ruining.
The Kadash dwarves didn't even know they once had elves living here. Wouldn't this be remarkable enough to record in the memories?
In my opinion, it very much was a game, or very much is a early access is kind of ruining games, in my opinion, and it needs to be something that's fixed. Early access can still be a thing. It just needs to be realized that early access is what it is. It's just that early access. And I like Rose, who was here earlier. Rose is a big fan of Ark Survival Evolved, and with good reason. It's a very nice game. It's a very cool game. But the whole thing where they were doing basically oh, we're gonna release DLC for it. You're still in early access. It doesn't matter, we're releasing DLC for it. And it's just like, no, that's not how that works.
Strange to think of the dwarves giving shelter in this darkness. To the elves who fled our...
Did I get it?
As you designed.
Finn's, I'm alive? I'm alive! Where is this one sending me? This direction.
I have a good feeling about this spot.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing here.
Well, I just have issues with... I have a lot of issues with stuff that is, on early access, and I'm just like, I can understand you need money to finish this game, and that's what the idea behind early access is. It's pay me some money now, and by the end of it, I will give you, so to help me finish this, and you're basically buying my game early, and I'm okay with that. I think that's actually a pretty good idea. It's just people are coming up with bringing out games that they never finish, that never make it, and at the end, they're hurting the industry.
Let's see.
I see.
All right.
I should have expected resistance like this.
I saw another one.
Why aren't you?
Come on, hit the target. Come on, you can do it.
Here we go.
That's 2 lanterns. We just need a couple more.
Okay, so next one is in that direction. Oh, more darkspawn.
Can I just hide back here? Freeze him.
So I shall.
Again with the bits. Thank you very much, DC. Good night. Sleep well. Sweet dreams.
I wonder if the relics here could lead. That was disappointing.
Okay, they're coming that way.
Those carvings, the masonry. Look at the craftsmanship on...
Finn!
Sorry.
It's like standing in a field of stars. And they're showing us the way.
It's right there.
Over here, perhaps. Here it is. All the...
What did she say? Oh, what could we do if we hadn't lost this magic?
If we hadn't lost this magic.
I know who to blame for it, and it's not who you think.
This is more like it.
Question these ancients instead of killing them.
It's true then. A small group of elves took refuge here.
Okay.
Seeing the magical energy being drawn to the light of Alathan.
So we go this way.
This is like playing hide and seek. So sure. Ah, well.
It's that way.
My people could not have been comfortable hiding under so much stone.
And then again, every time I play or do Dragon Age, I sit here and I'm like, I should run another D&D game.
Let me just get this again. Your name is Florian Phineas
Horatio Aldebrandt, Esquire. Can't forget
the Esquire.
Father insisted.
Did your parents hate you?
No, they adore me. In fact, I'm sure my name is a result of overwhelming love replacing good sense.
Really? Well, it's a different game. It's a very different hobby. Very different hobby. The whole thing with D&D, the whole thing with the way it works and all that kind of stuff. It's very much a game about patience. And not that I'm saying you don't have patience. It's a game about... It is a game that is very much having to work cooperatively together. And a lot of people have hard times with that. Yeah, and that's valid. That is completely valid.
Come to me, oh sweet.
Here we are. Here it comes.
Like I said, that's completely valid. If that's where you choose, then more power to you and all that. Just sometimes I'm a purist and want the ability to make my own.
We have the shard of the Alluvian and the lights of Alathan. Now all we have to do is scry for an unbroken mirror. I saw a suitable place for the ritual not too far from here.
Is that the only other thing left, I guess? Yeah. Well, you saved right before, so...
The ritual may attract unwanted attention. Get ready!
Alright, Finn. Shit! Fade spirits! there's a certain freedom that comes in something like D&D, and so that's why I enjoy it. But I don't begrudge anyone not wanting to engage in that. I guess it was supposed to go.
Am I bleeding? Oh, look, a rip in my robe.
Boom.
What happened to Ariane? Give us your blood. Who cares if it hurts?
It's my blood. That's different.
Did the ritual work?
I've pinpointed another Illuvian. It's in the Dragonbone wastes. The Tevinters probably moved it there to see if the ancient Dragonbones could enhance the Illuvian's power.
I've been to the Dragonbone waste. I saw no mirror.
It might be hidden, or only appear to those who know its location.
What do we do when we're there?
We examine the mirror. It might give clues to what Morrigan's doing. If she's looking for the Illuvians as well,
that's honestly how I feel, Nyx. That's completely how I feel about anyone who gets their kicks in any way, to be perfectly honest. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. I will in fact engage in those behaviors with you. It's just I also do these other things.
What do you call that which covers a tree?
Oh. We're gonna save. So now back out of the deep roads into the Dragonbone wastes, which are apparently on the north coast. Let's see here.
We're here. Keep your eyes open for dragons. And mirrors. Remind me not to step in that.
And dragonlings.
This is going well.
All right. So like
Cultists. Oh, these must be cultists who worship dragons. Like that group that we met in that fucking, what was it, that we met in Haven. Hi. Alright.
I've never met a dragon worshipper before. Not much for small talk, are they?
Why would anyone worship a dragon?
Dragons are big, powerful, and they breathe fire.
Of course.
And she's gonna set off the trap. Oh, she didn't set off that trap. Okay. I was convinced that she was going to. Eh. There we go. Get rid of this mage.
It's so practical. Truly, it is.
Play fair. I am made. Hear me roar.
Did he really just say that? Ah!
This is going well.
There!
Looks like we have one larger fight after this, if I remember correctly. Or we have a boss after this. Yeah.
For the Dalish! Do your work!
Come on. Yeah, like I'm gonna use that Drake scale to go all the way back to Wade and get him to make me something. Ah, god damn it. Those are the dangers of not bringing a rogue. Master Wade. Don't have a rogue for that either. Again, dangers of not bringing a rogue. Alright. So I believe this is... Oh, okay.
Noise and bother.
I think after these cultists we get to the boss creature.
Thank the creatures.
All right.
What is that?
Of our Terrell? It can't be. They're only legends. It is said they were rock and tree, wind and rain, given form and breath by the elven gods to protect their people.
Well, there's a whole bunch right now that I just want to turn to a certain character in Dragon Age Inquisition and be like, was that
Why
real?
does it look like it's going to eat you?
Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last boss fight of Dragon Age Origins.
Why do they bother?
Oh, where'd he go? Oh, it called in some dragons. Huh. I hope you know what you're doing too. Have some infection.
So I tell.
Oh, I said maybe there's a certain person from Dragon Age Inquisition I can, every time I say, well, ancient elves did blah 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 blah, I can turn to him and be, was that true? Did that actually happen? I kind of want to know. Alright, you're almost dead. Come on. Die, you son of a bitch. Got him. All right. So before we go through there to talk to Morrigan, turning off all that. And save. It's just to make it kind of funny and bring it around to how it all began. That is Starfang and Duncan's sword on my back. Just the whole concept of that is Duncan's sword that I'm carrying right now. I think, and I'm wearing the commander's armor, so it's one of those, like, this is kind of, again, this has brought it all around. Actually, I'm gonna save again. Right there.
The Eluvian. And it's glowing. We should...
Back the fuck up. Yes, this is also where I fought the mother.
I think she's expecting you. Ask her about our book.
Oh, you actually missed him, and he missed you.
No further, please. One more step and I leave. For good this time.
There's no need to run. Day 2 reuse stuff, a lot of DAU. Yeah.
I assume you know what this is. I have gone to great lengths to find and activate this portal. Give me reason and I use it, and you will not be able to follow.
Illuvians are portals. To where?
To another place. Beyond this world and beyond the Fade. But this portal can only be used once more. Achieving even this much was difficult. I remained because I sensed your approach. You kept the ring. Tell me, why did you come?
You think I would let you just walk? No, no. I couldn't let it end like that.
And you once argued with me that love is not weakness. I will never understand you, and you will never understand me.
We helped each other, even so.
Yes, I suppose we did. I would not even know where to begin explaining.
Tell me where the child is.
He is safe, and beyond your reach. All you need to know is that the child is an innocent. He knows nothing of the destiny that lies before him.
What is your plan? I want to know.
My plan is to leave and prepare the child for what is to come. Such preparation requires time and power. I must have both if I am to be successful. More than this, I dare not say, even to you.
Why did you betray me?
I did not betray you. I left, just as I said I would.
You left me no choice.
And what choice did I have? How was I to know that the battle with the Archdemon would come so soon? And when
I'm me, that's why.
I came to you. I needed you, yes, but I also did not want to see you die. And here you stand, alive. So do not speak to me of betrayal.
No more questions.
Then allow me to provide you a warning. 'Tis Flemeth you should beware of, not me. Hunt her if you hunt anyone.
I'm not here to talk about your mother.
And yet talk we must. I thought I knew what Flemeth planned. I thought what she craved was immortality. And yet I was wrong. So very wrong. She is no blood mage. No abomination. She is not even truly human.
She
The
was
ritual
once.
but a means to an end. A herald for what is to come.
Why? What's going to happen?
Change is coming to the world. Many fear change, and will fight it with every fiber of their being. But sometimes, change is what they need most. Sometimes, change is what sets them free.
And is that what you want? To be free?
What I want is unimportant now. I cannot tarry longer. The time has come for me to go.
Take me with you.
You cannot know what you ask. 'Twould be better if you stayed. For you. For us both.
I want to be with you, no matter what.
Then come, my love. We will face the future together.
Aww. I have weird lips. Yep, Morrigan is best waifu. And here's the thing, the story of the Warden, it began with an Illuvion, it ends with an alluvion. And it saves right there for me, so I can import that save later. And that is the end of Witch Hunt. And that is the end of Dragon Age Origins and the story of the Warden until they update it again. In Dragon Age Inquisition, they talk about how the Warden, if this is the playthrough you had, they talk about how the Warden is currently trying to research a way to end the calling. Yes, it is done. We are done with Dragon Age Origins. We have made it all the way to the end. And gone through all of the trials of the Warden. Okay. So I think what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get out of Dragon Age Origins. Let's see here, and we are gonna start up because it doesn't crash. Let's see, where is game library? All right, so we're gonna start up Dragon Age 2. Let's see. It just needs to actually start. Or is it doing this bullshit again? Sometimes it'll sit there and say that Dragon Age 2 has to update, and it's just like, no, it doesn't. The game has been out for years now. You don't have to do a goddamn update. It's sitting and thinking. Let's see here. Come on. Excuse me. Go. It's just taking a while at this point. Come on, game. And like Dragon Age Origins, we have modded Dragon Age 2 to hell and back as well. So, let's see, come on. Give me 1 second here. Yes, behold the power of modding. Come on, what the hell is going on here? Yes. God, don't get me started on the Bethesda on that. Just don't. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. This is it being very, very temperamental, and I don't know why. Okay. And Origin. We're gonna close Origin. Because close program. Come on. Sorry this is taking a while. It's just acting really weird, and I don't know why it's... Come on. Come on. It's like it's just automatically quitting or something. I don't know what's going on. Play now. Is it saying it had to update or something? It's really, really weird. There it goes. Okay. Ugh. There we go. Bam! Dragon Age 2. Alright. Redo everything to where it looks right. Okay. Oh, right. That's true. I need to do that. Okay. Game has been updated. Alright. It's a Dragon Age 2. Okay. Just going back and making sure. Thank you for your help, Nix. Alright. We're gonna start a new game. And this one, I don't have to provide the voice for the protagonist because that's already done. Alright, so we're doing a canon playthrough, or a headcanon playthrough of Dragon Age. So, in my headcanon, the Hawk is male mage. Confirm. Oh boy, you're ready? We're actually gonna sit and watch. When I start a new game, I always skip through all this, but we're actually gonna sit and watch the opening cinematic here.
I've had gentler invitations.
Yeah, I could see that.
Seeker of the Chantry.
Look, it's my third waifu.
And just, what are you seeking?
The champion.
Which one?
You know
Punk.
exactly why I'm here. Time to stop
Punk
talking
in the
and walk.
face.
They tell me you're good at it.
What do you want to know?
Everything.
Actually, take that back. I was thinking I have 3 waifus. I actually have 4 Dragon Age waifus. Funk. Yep, light everyone on fire. Fuck your darkspawn.
Scouts. We will have to fight them sooner or later.
Then we make our stand here. Prepare yourself.
Actually, give me one moment, actually, before I do this. Oh, no, won't let me go to... There we go, game options. Interface... Nope. So... We're gonna switch over to full screen because I had this windowed earlier. Keep settings. Back. It should look slightly better for both you guys and for me. Let's see. Do him. Just use that spell so very much. Boom! Boom goes the dynamite. No, my waifus are Morrigan, Morrigan, Isabella, Meryl, and Cassandra.
We can't keep this up forever.
Neither can they.
Perhaps we'll be lucky and they'll run out of darkspawn.
Here they come. Shall I give them a taste of my blade?
All yours, brother.
Slash him and just leave his shoes behind. Yes, it does. It does that. Now, I actually don't like the pairings in Dragon Age 2 as much as I like the pairings in 3 and Origins, but that's just me. Mostly just, again, I'm a huge fan of Cassandra. In the words of, what was it, one of my friends, Spaz, said, just looked at me one day when I said I wanted to romance Cassandra, and it's like, storm that castle. Storm that castle. You about done? Got him. See, I just wish I could do that actually in game. And when I play mages, I play boom mages. I play mages that drop like fireballs and blow shit up.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
That's not what really happened.
Does that not match the story you've heard, Seeker?
I'm not interested in stories. I came to hear the truth.
Well, what makes you think I know the truth?
Don't lie to me. You knew him even before he became the champion.
Even if I did, I don't know where he is now.
Do you have any idea what's at stake here?
Let me guess. Your precious chantries fallen to pieces and put the entire world on the brink of war. And you need the one person who can help you put it back together.
The champion was at the heart of it when it all began.
The actual, in Dragon Age Inquisition, I've actually have a mod that makes her look kind of in between how she looks in Dragon Age Inquisition and how she looks now. It smooths her face out more like it is in here, but it gives her like the haircut and more makeup like she is in Dragon Age 2. I enjoy that one a lot more. It also makes her clothing looks a bit more like brighter. It's kind of not cheerier, but just brighter in general. Okay. Also, talking about Dragon Age companions, in my opinion, Varric is the best friend any guy could have. Period. Let's see. And we have more presets and all that in this, so I can actually mess around more with a lot of that. Yeah, Bull's also a really great companion. There's actually so many different options that I've modded in here that I have to be very careful about using the slider because I want to make sure that I get the exact one I want. That one. I like that one. The one problem is I don't like how it clips into his forehead there. There, that's a good one. Actually, we're going to keep that. That's fine. Give him kind of deep blue eyes there. Nose is fine. Neck and ears are fine. Portrait. Background. There we go. Red works. Okay, I need a name. What to name him? Connor's a good name. Import my save from Origins. That's the latest save, right? Yes. Alright, and we're ready to start.
The Blight have been unleashed on Ferelden. Dark spawn poured out of the wilds, clashing against the army at the ruins of Ostagar. The battle was a disaster. King Kalen died on the field with his men, betrayed by his most trusted general.
Fuck you, Logain.
Unopposed, the Horde marched on the village of Lothering. The village burned, and many innocents were slaughtered. The champion's family barely escaped in time.
As long as there's a backspace or an edit option, you're good.
For the moment, make us save us. We've lost it all. Everything your father and I built.
At least we're alive. That's no small feat.
Yes, you're right.
We should have run sooner. Why did we wait so long?
Why are you looking at me? I've been running since Ostagar.
Speaking of running.
Not to interrupt, but the Blight's not going to wait while we stand here pointing fingers.
Please, listen to your brother.
Then let's go. Lead on.
Okay. So before we begin here, we're gonna do also script. No, that's not what I wanted. They do kind of. Is it setup? No. I'm trying to remember what that command is. No, that's inventory. I'm going to give her abilities like it matters. Oh, sorry. Okay. Carver. No, why am I looking at sword and shield for Carver? Okay. What was it? There's an ability or something. There we go. Okay. This is something that... Character abilities. Okay. There's it's a mod called Wadi, basically allows me to search. It's like a search for an item script, basically. You could see it as kind of a cheat. Lock bash is toggle on. Okay. Because modding is a thing.
We're under attack.
I did like how they made staffs feel more action oriented. A lot less of the just point and point and point. And I leveled up apparently. Alright, so we're gonna put 1 in magic, 1 in willpower, 1 in constitution. So let's see. Firm Winter's Grasp. That was the difference between Dragon Age 1 and 2. It was very much a game of like, actually switch over to cold damage. It was very much a let's make it more action oriented with less of a focus on more action oriented, less focus on the tactics aspects. And some people liked it, some people didn't like it. It was very much a which flavor do you want?
Wait, where are we going?
Away from the Darkspawn, where else?
And then where? We can't just wander aimlessly.
So long as we wander aimlessly away from the Horde, I'm happy.
Yeah.
We can go to Kirkwall.
Well, that wouldn't be my first choice.
There's a lot of Templars in Kirkwall, Mother. I know that, but we still have family there, and an estate. Then we need to get to Gwarin and take ship.
If we survive that long, I'll just be happy to get out of here.
Nope. Also, Aveline looks different because I modded that. Poor Wesley. Punch the shit out of you.
You will not have him. They will not have you. Not while I breathe. Stand back.
Have some AoE. Yay.
Stop squirming, Wesley. You'll make it worse.
Apostate, keep your distance.
Well, the Maker has a sense of humor. Darkspawn and now a Templar. I thought they all abandoned Lothering.
The Spawn are clear in their intent, but a mage is always unknown. The Order dictates.
Wesley.
The Order dictates.
Uh-huh.
Dear, they saved us. The Maker understands.
Of course.
I am Aveline Valen. This is my husband, Sir Wesley. We can hate each other when we're safe from the Horde.
Can he keep up? We have to go.
How bad is that wound?
I think my sword arm's a loss, even with healing.
Then you will have mine, as always. For now, we move with you. North is cut off. We barely escaped the main body of the Horde.
Then we're trapped. The wilds are to the south, that's no way out.
If the options are south or die, I'll take my
chances with south. Hawk, the snarky champion of Kirkwall. Nope, I need to level people up, apparently. Again, like it really matters. Strength. Not cunning. Willpower, constitution. Excuse me. Defender, yep. Aggressive scrapper, yep. Resume. Well, it's one of those things where you think about mages spasming around. One of the things that I think of is I would like to see them do that with their actual magic spells, less with like their stabs. Kind of the whole Avatar: The Last Airbender, like elemental bending kind of thing. I still want there to be, like, something more with the Avatar universe like that. Something more interactive. Like a game. That's not the shitty-ass game that they made. Right. More single target magic. And that's another mod. I specifically gave myself the ability to get all of those potions early, or all of those backpacks early. Gravity Mage. Well, it's actually one of the things I didn't like. I think they took it a little too far when, in Dragon Age Inquisition, because they took out the tactics aspect of Inquisition. And that kind of was like, really? I kind of sat there and I was like, do we really want to do that? And before you ask, yes, I did mod this to where they're leveling up faster, but it's basically reinvents the curve so that they're not, they will level slower as they, like, it'll be more of an even level thing as it gets later. It just helps you get powerful quickly and hit the sweet spot quicker. Let's see, nothing over there to loot. Nothing up my sleeve. What do we get here? Another dead refugee.
We're under. What a surprise!
Have a fist. Alright. Alright, got them.
Quickly, before they regroup. We must press towards the wilds.
Hey, look, it's a vial of darkspawn blood. They just come that way.
No. What's going to happen?
Look, mage robes. Magic, willpower, constitution, confirm. Let's do chain lightning. Resume. Here comes the ogre.
Maker, give me strength.
God damn it. That is a really shitty way to die. Don't run into me. There we go. Because magic's awesome like that.
Bethany, wake up. The battle's over. We're fine.
I'm sorry, mistress. Your daughter is gone.
No. These things will not take Bethany.
Oh, this part sucks.
Maybe we should grieve when we're safe?
Don't speak to me of grief. This is your fault. How could you let her charge off like that? Oh, my poor little girl. My sweetheart.
If we stand here weeping, the Darkspawn will take the rest of us too.
Allow me to commend your daughter's soul to the Maker, mistress. Ashes we were, and ashes we become. Maker, give this young woman a place at your side. Let us take comfort in the peace she has found in eternity.
I will never forget you, Bethany.
At least Father will have company now.
Flames. We're too late.
God damn it.
I will die today. I will not die today.
There's no end to them.
Well, yeah, that's the definition of a horde. Mm-hmm. That is an outfit.
What have we here?
Also, the first thing Morrigan said to the warden.
It used to be we never got visitors to the wilds, but now it seems they arrive in hordes.
Nice trick.
Impressive. Where'd you learn how to turn into a dragon?
Perhaps I am a dragon. If so, count yourself lucky. The smell of burning darkspawn does nothing for the appetite. If you wish to flee the darkspawn, you should know you are heading in the wrong direction.
So you're just going to leave us here?
And why not? I spotted a most curious sight. A mighty ogre vanquished. Who could perform such a feat? But now my curiosity is sated, and you are safe for the moment. Is that not enough?
You could show me that trick of yours. That looks useful.
I dare say it is. Such a clever tongue for a mage. Tell me, clever child, how do you intend to outrun the Blight?
We're going to Kirkwall, in the Free Marches.
Kirkwall? My, but that is quite the voyage you plan. So far, simply to flee the Darkspawn.
Any better suggestions? I hear the deep roads are vacant now.
Oh, you I like. Hurtled into the chaos you fight, and the world will shake before you. Is it fate or chance? I can never decide. It appears fortune smiles on us both today. I may be able to help you yet.
There must be a catch.
There is always a catch. Life is a catch. I suggest you catch it while you can.
Should we even trust her? We don't even know what she is.
I know what she is. The Witch of the Wilds.
Some call me that. Also Flemeth. Asha Belinar. An old hag who talks too much. Does it matter?
Truly she does, but I think it's because she finds humans entertaining.
In exchange for a simple delivery to a place not far out of your way. Would you do
Excuse me.
this for a Witch of the Wilds?
Should we trust her?
Wesley is injured. We'll never escape the Darkspawn.
If you need to, leave me behind.
No. I said I would drag you out if I had to, and I meant it.
We don't have much choice.
We never do. There is a clan of Dalish elves.
Yeah, she is very, very cynical. But you would be too if you were betrayed and torn apart by the people who you tried to protect.
Do as she asks with it, and any debt between us is paid in full. Before I take you anywhere, however, there is another matter.
Spoilers!
No, leave him alone.
What has been done to your man is within his blood already.
You lie!
She's right, Aveline. I can feel the corruption inside me.
What are you talking about?
From the Darkspawn. All that blood. I knew when it happened.
And how much time before you?
Not long now, if I am any judge.
Yeah.
This corruption is the permanent sort, I take it.
The only cure I know of is to become a Grey Warden.
And they all died at Ostagar.
Not all, but the last are now beyond your reach.
So the first time I played through this, when she said that, I kind of did, ooh, she's talking about me!
You can't ask me this. I won't.
Please. The corruption is a slow death. I can't.
He's your husband, Aveline. I can't decide his fate.
Be strong, my love.
I get very protective of the characters that I actively create and build. It's like the Warden, the Inquisitor, the Lone Wanderer, and the Courier, the Dragonborn, like these specific characters that I've actually built and are characterized by my actual actions. They, in my opinion, like they actually do kind of like become an ego insert for me. So I see them as me.
Without an end, there can be no peace. It gets no easier. Your struggles have only just begun.
Flemeth,
I thought that might interest you.
you expect me to believe a myth swooped out of the wild to save the champion?
Swooping is bad.
Come now, Seeker. Do I need to recite the tale of the Warden as well?
No. Perhaps I shouldn't be surprised to hear of her involvement.
The whole, ooh, she's talking about me.
I've written better too.
What else aren't you telling me then? Did she send someone with the champion?
In a matter of speaking.
So it's true. Continue. But if you tell me they all flew to Kirkwall on a dragon...
Nothing so fanciful, I assure you. The witch kept her word and got them to Guaran, where they took ship. They sailed north across the waking sea, lashed by terrible storms. 2 weeks they spent in that dark hold, packed in with the fearful...
Yeah, he does look pretty good in Inquisition.
And then they saw it. Kirkwall, the city of chains. Long ago...
It's weird when you get used to the way he looks in one and then move to the next.
Now, it's a free city.
Like, I thought he looked really weird in Dragon Age Inquisition when I first played it. Because I watched, because, you know, I played Dragon Age 2 so much, but now that I've been through Dragon Age Inquisition and just gotten used to that, coming back here, it feels very different.
With all the rest.
Yeah. It was very, very rushed. But you can tell, like, it's a good game, but you can tell that a lot was rushed, a lot was pushed out, and you had a lot of situations of the right hand not really knowing what the left hand was doing. I just wish EA would let go of BioWare. Like, not kill BioWare, but just be like, okay, just do your own thing. We're stop gonna pushing you to do shit. You know, they never will, but...
Not letting anyone into the city.
What? That can't be.
It's true. Look at them all.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen, but...
Are we really surprised? Everyone's fleeing the Blight. Just as we are.
And they would throw us all back to the wolves. Unbelievable.
I'm only surprised they let us dock.
We need to find Gamlen. Our family has always been highly regarded in Kirkwall. He can do something, I'm sure of it.
Well, the difference between EA, Ubisoft, and Bethesda, in my opinion, is Bethesda is not actively malicious. Bethesda is just completely incompetent. It's my personal opinion, is they're not being malicious, they just have no clue what the fuck they're doing. Excuse me. Keep needing to remember to summon my dog, because a lot of times I'll get in a fix and need him there and I forget it.
Get back to the crowd, you lot. Trying to bully your way through won't get you into Kirkwall any faster.
But you do intend to let us in.
We have enough poor of our own in the free marches. We don't need you refugees piling up here like a middens heap.
There must be someone in charge I can speak with.
Yes, always the same story. You want in, talk to Captain Ewald. I'm just here to keep you refuse from climbing the walls.
Okay.
The gates are shut. Not a good sign for a lot of people. Tell me, how did your family escape Lothering? Almost everyone who hadn't fled.
My brother. If he wasn't with us, I don't think we'd be here.
But you seem quite skilled as well.
I'm not my brother.
At least he admits it.
You came to the wrong place.
What do you want? Money? I can pay you.
All the gold and faders, won't we?
Let us through, you flaming blighter. We're not staying in this pit.
Then get back on your ship and leave. Kirkwall has no more room for refugees.
The ship's already gone. We've paid good coin.
He looks like he's got blight.
You and half of Ferelden. There's nothing I can do. The city is full.
Surely there's a bit of extra room for the pretty people.
I find keeping my neck away from Knight Commander Meredith Blade far more attractive than any of you. We've been letting you Fereldans in for months. You're too late. There's no more room.
But we've got family here.
I've heard claims like that 1,000 times already, trust me. We'll find some ships to take you all back to Ferelden, eventually. Until then, you stay here.
If you find our uncle, Gamlen Amel, you might just have a few less refugees bothering you.
Gamlen? I know that name.
He's a nobleman here in the city.
Our
family
nobleman.
has an estate.
A nobleman? The only Gamlen I know is a weasel who couldn't rub two coppers together. He comes back, I'll bring you to him. But I don't have time to...
What? You're gonna let them through?
I didn't say anything about it.
We've been here for 4 days. They just got here. That's it. We're carving our way out of here. Men? Can't we talk about this?
Alright, time for a fight. Oh no, I'm gonna go over here. There. Yay.
Captain, are you all right?
I am, no thanks to you. Where is everyone? Go find them. I want this kept under control. You have my thanks. Look, I can't get you into the city. It's not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
It's been 3 days. This waiting has to end.
I'm sure it won't be much longer. Gamlen must still be looking for us.
And if he's not?
Don't look now, but I think that's our man.
Leandra. Damn, girl. The years haven't been kind to you.
Gamlen.
Let me say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your husband, dead. I'd figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden for life.
Oh, Gamlen. We came too late. My darling Bethany didn't make it.
Fucking Gamlen.
Guide her.
Oh, make her save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
Would it help if I said you were my favorite uncle?
It'd make me feel better, but that's about it. I was hoping to grease some palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
But what about the estate? Surely Father left something when he died?
Right, about the estate. It's, gone. to settle a debt. I've been meaning to write you.
God, I'm tired, apparently.
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company.
This is true, Nix. He's not a complete dickhead.
Let's hear it, Uncle. What do you have in mind?
I talked to my contacts, and I found some people who might be willing to pay your way into the city. The catch is, you and your brother will have to work off the debt. For a year.
A year?
It's the best I could do. Trust me when I say a bunch of refugees won't get a better option anywhere else.
I'm sure we'll be free and clear before we know it.
I managed to convince my contacts to come to the gallows to meet you personally. Morrigan heads up the mercenary company, the Red Iron. They're looking for recruits. Fenrir, I guess you might call her a smuggler. Either one of them can help you. All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
What do you think about this, Carver?
What can I say? Better here than nowhere.
Let's find them and see what they have to say.
Oh, Gamlen, I don't know about this.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight it used to.
And what of me? I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Then you'll come with us. I have no real option. Thank you.
Okay. Let's see. All right. Oh, they just left those bodies there for 3 days. Okay, good to know. So, Ephemeral or Morrigan? Ephemeral or Morrigan? I typically go for Ephemeral. Because she's not a complete asshole.
Are you Ephemeral?
He must be Gamlen's nephew. Interesting. I don't know what he told you about us, but he certainly told us a great deal about you.
How much exactly?
Enough to pique our interest, provided you can justify your uncle's confidence.
I'd like to know more about what we'd be doing for you.
I can be honest. We don't compete with the Thieves Guild, but we keep our fingers in a lot of pots. That said, we're not killers or slavers. Anything short of that, however, is fair game.
Do what you want, but this sounds fishy to me.
Begging and taking your pick never went hand in hand.
I hear getting us into the city isn't cheap.
If you're as good as your uncle claims, we're hoping you'll be worth it. After all, it's not every day we're offered an apostate's services.
I didn't realize Gamlen had told you that much.
The Templars in Kirkwall like to think they have all mages properly leashed, but when has that ever been true? We can keep them from taking notice while you're with us. Wouldn't be the first time.
How did you get to be one of my uncle's contacts?
Is that what he calls me? He owes us after that last big idea. If you turn out, though, we'll consider things even.
Tell me what you need done.
There's a merchant named Cavril, friend of the Templars, so they let him set up his little shop here in the Gallows. We supplied him in return for a piece of the take, but now he won't pay up. We can't go near him without him screaming for the guard, but you can. Get our money from him and you're in.
All right.
I've already told you, I can't give you any more for them.
But that was everything we have. It's all we brought with us.
And I feel for you, Sarah, but it's the best I can do.
If they just let us into the city, I could get 3 times that price.
Myron?
Your business is done.
But...
Batman sounds like he was not blessed with an overabundance of brains.
Now then, what can I do for you, Sarah?
I believe you owe your business partners something.
Oh, I see.
Should I go tell the guards?
Not just yet. I want to hear this. So, Ethenril sent you to collect, did she? Too cowardly to do it herself.
Care to step in here?
Only because this toad deserves it. You have a choice. Pay, or I beat it out of you and your men.
Hey! Stay back. Just take what's in the chest. Take it all. Now I'm getting out of here. Let those guards find someone else to buy Dogland junk.
That should do it.
You could have given us something more challenging.
Will you look at that? Tell your uncle we'll make the arrangements. Welcome aboard.
There we go.
Any luck?
Was there ever any doubt?
I'll speak to Ethenril and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
I guess we did it. We're here to stay, at least for a while.
No more running for our lives unless we really have to.
If only Bethany were here with us.
And Wesley.
God, you guys are such downers.
Well, we're off to a fantastic start. Let's see what else this city has in store.
Yeah, I am yawning a lot.
This began the champion's first year in Kirkwall. Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight.
Yeah, I did.
But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the champion's home now.
I took care of that fucking Blight hardcore.
His debt, made a name for himself in the underworld. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Qunari landed. A great storm had caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home. That's also when the trouble began with the mages. The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But, most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
Guys, it's Varric, your best friend. Period. End of story. Like, I don't even know how you lose influence with Varric. Like, I'm sure it's possible, but it's like, how? Like, how?
No. Andraste's tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
Look, we know you're going into the deep roads. You'll need to hire the best, and we're...
No. You're too late. Already done.
The money from this trip could fix everything. You need us. We've fought Darkspawn.
Look, Precious. I don't care if you tore the horns off an ogre with your bare hands.
You make him understand. We're running from your bloody Templars.
My brother has a point. It's on his head, but it's still valid.
Oh, thanks for that.
So what about it, Bertrand? We're just what you need.
You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
Well, back to waiting for someone to turn us in.
Nope.
You can relax. After all, the Templars dogging us are mine.
Did I sound that bad? Maker, I'm turning into Gamlen. Gamlen? He's got a head for this garbage. Maybe he can talk to Bartrand. He knows some people. After last week, we need all the coin and influence we can get.
You catch more flies with honey. But Gamlen's bullshit could work too.
Well, he did get us into the city, right? What else can we do? We're losing ground, and I don't fancy waking up in the gallows.
Hey!
Good shot.
I knew a guy once who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. You might want to find yourself a new line of work.
Thunk.
Off you go.
Off you go. Yeah, this game is...
How do you do?
The actual narrative of this game is so interesting.
I apologize for Bartrand. He wouldn't know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would?
I would. What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
You're part of Bartrand's venture.
That's right. The deep roads wouldn't normally be my thing, but I can't allow the head of our family to go down there alone. So as you might imagine, I have more than a passing interest in this expedition's success.
What makes you so certain we can help? You know nothing about us.
Oh, on the contrary. You've made quite the name for yourself over the last year. The Coterie has been squeezing smugglers out left and right, and the only group to survive owes it all to you two. The name Hawk is on many lips these days. Not bad for a Ferelden fresh off the boat.
You must have heard of my brother as well, then.
A little, yes. But it is you they speak most of, Messer.
That figures.
Your brother is certainly welcome to join us by all means, but I'll leave that in your hands.
Oh, I'm going. Without this expedition, we won't last out the year.
You're going awfully far out of your way just to hire another guard.
We don't need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth is, Bartrand's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
I hope there's more to this, like how I'm supposed to get that much coin together.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with darkspawn. The treasure you find down there could set you and your family up for life.
Come on. The dwarf makes some sense. No offense. Look, you started this, and it's a good idea. Certainly better than ending up in the gallows.
We work together, you and I, and before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need. What do you say?
It's not like I had anything better planned.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job and you'll have the money in no time.
Sure, easy. But maybe Aveline's got some bounties out. She joined the city guard, right?
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up.
Everybody levels.
Where the rich go to piss their money away. This really is the best place in Kirkwall.
Let's see. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and save here. There we go. Okay, we've gotten through the very beginning here, so I think actually here is our best opportunity to call it for the night before we get into anything else huge. But we've gotten pretty good ways into it now, and we have finished Origins, and we are moving on to Dragon Age 2. So, thank you everybody who's joined me this evening. It's been a lot of fun. Let's see who is currently streaming. Yeah, I'm tired right now, and I'm feeling the burn. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna send a host over to Black Dahlia 42. She's a really fun streamer. She does a lot of horror stuff. She does some cosplay as well, and it's really cool. But thank you guys very much for coming out tonight. I will be back tomorrow evening with the next chapter of this game. Thank you very much again, and I hope you guys have a very, very good evening.